Warning, the following video is very long and educational. Viewer discretion is advised. What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Tutorial Wednesdays. So, you guys asked for it, and we're talking about logos. We're going to do them, and it's going to be super easy, super fun, and super chill. So, before we start, I'd like to thank you guys. I'm almost to 3,000 subscribers, guys. 3K. You know how many people that is? 3,000 motherflupping people. 3,000 people watching my videos. That is just mind-boggling. So, right now, what I want to talk about real quick is I'm doing a giveaway, and I want you guys to be a part of it. As always, I love you guys. I want you guys to, interact with me and yada yada yada. So, Twitter. We're gonna be using Twitter this year, and I got a new phone, so this is gonna work much more easier. So follow me at Grenader0001 and make sure to hashtag Nade3K. That way, just hashtag it, because it's just awesome, guys. 3K already. So I'm gonna start posting more on Twitter, just talking about what's going on in my life, so you guys stay updated and like what videos I'm going to post out. So I'm going to be active on Twitter as of right now, and also I'm going to be doing mini giveaways on Twitter. So if my life isn't interesting enough, then you probably want some free stuff. I'll be giving away just free stuff, just random codes out. So follow me. I have 37 followers, which is amazing actually, and I want you guys to be a part of that. So remember, let me know what you want me to give away, and then hashtag Nade3K. So let's get right onto the video, guys. Okay guys, today we'll be making logos. And logos are pretty easy to make. They're not that hard, and all you gotta do is just make a logo, extrude it, put it behind the background, slap a sticker on it, and call it your logo. So first of all, we're gonna start by using Photoshop and Cinema 4D. Once again, before I start getting yelled at, I'm sorry if you don't have these programs. If you don't have them, go get them. Google is your best friend. Google is that kid in your classroom that knows everything about weed, sex, drugs, and Lord knows what. So Google is your best friend at this point. If you don't know how to utilize Google, then I am deeply sorry for you. And for those of you that know how to get these programs for free and all that stuff, I don't want to do that all over again. So let's just start with the tutorial, guys. Enough talking about free stuff. So you guys better follow me on Twitter if you want free stuff. Anyways, we're going to be using Photoshop and Cinema 4D. Cinema 4D because it's awesome, and Photoshop because we need that to make stuff. So that's a mouthful. All right, let's start with Photoshop. So I'm going to start by making a brand new file and hit not opening, ding dong. We're going to hit File, New. And here are the dimensions I'll be using: 600 by 600, or you could do the Instagram square by 640 and 640. I'm gonna do 600 because I'm a thug. Who needs 40? Who needs 40? No one needs 40. So what we're gonna do here is go to Layers and make a new layer, and then what we're gonna do is go into our brains and make a logo. Now, a lot of you guys think it's really hard. It's not. Just draw it out on a piece of flipping paper. Just draw it out and then just use your mind, and then voila, you got a logo. So I'm not that creative. I'm not spontaneous like that. So I'm going to make a simple logo that anyone could use, and just an example to prove to you guys that it's this easy. So I'm going to be using the brush, and all I'm going to do is this. Look at that. You click here. And then you want to just like guesstimate, or you don't even have to do straight lines. You can, to be honest, you can just draw. Like, this could be your logo. I don't know if you'd like that to be your logo, but it could potentially be. So let's start with the brush. It doesn't have to be centered, because you'll center it once it's done, and just don't worry about centering anything. Just worry about making the logo. So I'm going to be using the brush for the example, and I'm going to click here. I'm going to hold shift, and it's going to make a straight line for me. Now I'm just going to keep holding shift, and then there we go. Look at that logo. It's coming to life, man. It's coming to life. So this logo looks alright, but for tutorials wise, I'm just going to leave it like that. So after you get that, if you're using straight lines, make sure to use this polygonal lasso tool so it makes straight lines as well. And if you're not using that, you can use the magic or magnetic one, and it just like sticks to everything like a magnet. Or if you're doing the old style Grenader tutorial, you're using the text, and you can do that as well. But today I'm going to show you guys how to draw it out. Alright, so I'm going to be using the polygonal lasso tool because these are mostly straight lines and hard edges. So all I'm going to do is just hold, or not really hold, just click, and just kind of hit the center of each little point like that. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, once you're in Cinema 4D, you won't be able to tell. So there we go. That's selected, and you want that to stay like that. Now, what you're going to do is go to Paths and hit this little, like, cross-eyed thing, like, target thing. So you click on it, and as you can see, it says Work Path. This is when you can breathe now. I've done my work path. Alright, that is part 1. Now what we're going to do is go to File, we're going to go to Export, and we're going to go to Pass to Illustrator. We're going to hit OK, and then we're going to name it something, alright? Just name it something, hit Enter. Don't put any brackets or anything, you dummies. And hit Enter. Oh, I accidentally put a period, but whatever. Then you just minimize that, right? And here are my other failed attempts, and I'm just going to delete that. So we got JDOG AI. So after that, we're going to go to Cinema 4D. If you don't have that open it right now. We're going to go to File. You can go here or you can go up here. Either way, your personal preference. Go to File, Merge Objects, and you're going to find what you just made. And there it is. Hit Open. 1 centimeter, and there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm kidding, guys. God. Okay, so what we're going to do is put this in the center. That way we don't have to worry about centering anything anymore. So as you can see here, it says position X, Y, and Z. Yes, this is algebra. On your X, hit 0, so it goes to 0, and on your Y, hit 0 as well. Now it's centered, and now you can be happy and breathe once more. Yeah, it takes a lot of work, guys. So here's my logo, and we're going to just kind of get it in the right position here, if you know what I mean. Winky face. There we go. Right position right there. Now, what we're going to do is, depending on how many shapes there are to your logo, will determine how many of these you need. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about extrude NURBS. These are the things that will actually make it pop out. So what you want to do, guys, is click on your logo, drag it until you see the little side thing like that. Oh wait, no, until you see the little down arrow, and there you go. You have to see the down arrow for it to merge with the extrude NURBS. And like I said, if you have more parts to your logo, you're gonna need another one for each individual piece. So have fun with that if your logo has 10 billion pieces. Now what we want to do now is just play with our extrusion. So we're going to select that. We're going to go to, where is it? Here it is. I think it's movement right here where it says 20 centimeters. Let's change that to 50. And that's alright. I want it to be a bit thicker. Winky face. We got 80. It's alright. We got 90. It's still, you know what? I'm going to leave it there. I don't want it too thick. Alright. I want it just right there. So now we're going to go to caps. Actually, I don't, it's just personal preference. So right now, you're technically done. This is your logo right here, and then you can just import it and do whatever you want with it, and you're done. So what I like to do, you know, is personal preference for me. I'm going to duplicate this, and you're going to have 2 of them, and the duplicate will have a number 1 right beside it, so you know it's a duplicate. You want to make sure your duplicate is selected. Go to Objects, Align, go to Caps, go to Start, and put fillet cap or fillet, whatever. Go to fillet, and then after that you want to go back to Object, and you're gonna have to do some math here. So 90 is 90 centimeters, right? What's half of 90 centimeters, guys? Dun, 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 dun. We don't know because we don't care. So we're gonna do 40 or 50, either way. I'm gonna do 40, and then all we're gonna do here is whoa, cowboy. What's going on? What is going on? Okay, there we go. Okay, what I was wanting to do is get an aerial view of our logo, and you see this blue arrow? All you're gonna do, just pull it back. Just pull it back right there, and it should look just like that, guys. That easy. If you want to, and you're really picky, you can make it just in the middle like that. Or if you don't like this style, you can go back to 90 and just do 80 instead. That way, it's kind of close to it. So you can do 80 like that, or actually I'd recommend 75. That way there's enough space for the logo to breathe, and there it is. Beautiful logo, right? Alright. Sorry if you heard me burp, but there we go. That is that. If you want to keep it like that, be my guest. If you don't, then just do what I did. So here's your logo, and what we're going to do now is you can add color to it, or you can leave it like it is and add color to it in Photoshop. But I recommend you guys add color to it now. So what you can do is you can go to create, new material and all that stuff, or if you have some materials that you have, you know, this is for those of you advanced people. I have my textures in textures. Where's textures? Textures. Where you at? Textures. I think it's right here. No, that's not it. Textures. Screw the textures. I can't. Oh wait, I think that was it. Here it is. Wait, I think that's it. Here we go. Just screw it. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you how to make your own mother flippin' material. So click on new material and have this ball right here, and what you want to do is you want to double click on that hoe and you're gonna get this material editor. Now depending on what color you want to use will determine how this will look. So I am going to go for a reddish sort of look because my channel is based around red, so obviously I do that. So we want to go to wait, okay, hang on. You get the color, right? I'm going to get the color. I'm going to slow down for you guys. Get the color, hit OK, go to luminance, and then make that a bit the same color but a lighter shade of that same color. And then you're going to go to texture, you're going to go to Fresnel. Is that how you say it? Fresnel or something like that, I don't know. And then you're going to change this actual gradient to whatever colors you have. So this is the white and that's the dark. So the white will have to be bright, and then the dark will have to be dark. And you just do that. Alright? And then you're gonna do that. And bam! You got yourself a flippin' thing, man. And then we're gonna go back to luminance. Mix strength. We're gonna play with this just a little so it's not that in your face. And we're gonna go to specular color. I'm gonna make this white. Texture, Fresnel or Fresnel, whatever. And then I guess we could do specular too. Or wait, that's already selected. You could do reflection if you'd like to, and then you can just do Fresnel once more, and that will make it kind of look kind of like a glass version of your logo, if you will. So you can do that, or you can't at all, whatever. You know, this is all personal preference. I'm just showing you guys how to utilize these things. So I'm gonna go with that. I really don't care for it, so I'm just gonna do both. And there we go, we got the red, and this should be black or white. I'm gonna do white. So we're gonna do the same thing, new material, and I know it's a pain in the butt. I'm gonna double click, I'm gonna make sure this is white, purely white. Then we're gonna go to texture, Fresnel. That didn't do anything, so we're gonna go to just color, and then we're gonna go to luminance. Then we're gonna go Fresnel. That did something, that's very good. We're gonna go to specular color. Once again, Fresnel, and that will make it like glow in a way. And then we're gonna do reflection, and we're gonna do Fresnel. So there we go. We got a like kind of jawbreaker looking color thing, and then there you go, guys. And then if you want to preview your thing, make sure you have it in the right position. You're zoomed in on it, and then we're gonna do this little render thing, and that's how it's going to look like when you render it. And it's gonna look pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So now we have to play with lights, depending on how much you care about your logo. At this point, you're technically done, but I love logos and I love to play with logos and all that stuff, so I'm going to add a couple of lights, just regular lights. And if you want to see something really cool, just watch this. So you import a light, you drag it down, and you pull it, you ever so slightly just bring it to the front. And as you can see, when you go back to check on it, boom, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look how beautiful that is. Now, I'm going to duplicate the same light. Control C, Control V, and I'm going to pull this way. And I want some light above my logo, and I'm going to duplicate once more. I'm going to push that way. So we have sort of a light setup. And there you go. That is a beautiful goddamn logo. I am sorry to curse and all that stuff, but that's a beautiful logo. So we're going to zoom in, make sure it's in the shot. And then we're going to once more just check it. Beautiful. Then we're going to go to the little like not circle thing with the action thing, and then we're going to hit that, and we're going to go to Width, change that to 600. We're gonna do it 600 by 600. Resolution, you can do whatever you want. And then we're gonna do this exact thing. We're gonna do where it says from 0 frames or from frame 0. We're gonna change that to frame 1 to frame 1, and it should automatically do that. Why? Because we're going to take a picture of it technically. We're gonna go to save and then hit alpha channel. Guys, hit alpha channel. Hit the alpha channel. You guys have no idea how many people always ask me why their logos look like crap. Because you don't hit the alpha channel and you have a black background. So you want to hit the alpha channel. I've done this myself as well, so you know, no blame towards you guys. And so alpha channel is a must. Then where you go to format and instead of TIFF, we're gonna do PNG because Tiffany is just, you know, stupid. So we're gonna go over here to that and just name it logo go. Then we're gonna exit out, and then this button in the middle, that's for actually taking the pictures. We're gonna hit that, and boom, that fast, you got your logo already. So we're gonna minimize, and as you can see here, it's right there and beautiful and awesome. So now we're gonna go back to Photoshop. We can forget all about this. If you really want to save it because you worked on it so much, save it. Look, file, save as, and then just save it as whatever it is on your desktop, blah blah blah. Hit enter, and now if you ever need to change anything, it's right there for you to change. Anyways, we're gonna close out of that because we don't need it no more. Then we're gonna go file, new, 600 by 600 once more, and then we're going to make a brand new layer. We're gonna go to file, we're gonna go to place, and we're going to find our logo. It's right here. Boom, baby, boom. Did you see that? Boom. Hang on, I got a burp. All right, so hit enter. I stretched it a little bit so I could actually see what's going on, and I accidentally have that. So you want to move it around like so, and what I like to do is pull it this way. That way I can pull out my little rulers and just center that like so. And how you do that is you hit Control R, and these little rulers should pop out. If you don't have the little rulers, it's not going to work. You're going to be doing this. You're going to be like, dude, why isn't it working? Well, because you have to hit Control R, man. You hit Control R, then you do that. After that, you want to bring your logo up here. You're going to make sure that it's centered like that. And then we're going to click on the background and open a new layer. This layer should be behind the logo because this will be our background. Your background can be virtually anything you want. Anything your heart desires could be your background. But in this case, I think I have a... There it is. This is the photo I'll be using for my logo. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not the easiest thing in the world, but it's worth it, guys. It's really worth it. So let's go to, make sure you have your layer 1 selected. Go to File, go down to Place, and go to wherever you have your picture. Mine's right here. And then all you gotta do is that. And obviously the picture is gonna be tiny small because it's gonna crop and compensate for that. So just enlarge it. That easy. Just enlarge it, move it to wherever you want to. And see, that doesn't make sense. Why is it like that? So you wanna hit Control T. You wanna right click, flip horizontal, and it should do that. Now it looks like a logo background because it's coming off of the thing. So we wanna move this downwards like that. We're gonna hit Control T, and we want this thing to look like it's on the ground, like that. Hit enter, and now you have an amazing, sexy background. And your logo's in the center. If you want to, you can raise it up just a little bit. No one will notice. No one will notice. And then what we want to do is hit the little semicolon or Control semicolon. It should get rid of the guidelines. Not forever. If you hit Control colon again, you get them back and back and back and back and back and back. So we're going to take it off, and then we're going to go to our logo. We're going to double click, and then we're going to play with a couple of settings here. So what I like to do is I like adding a drop shadow because, you know, who doesn't like drop shadows? I do. And you can just drop it to however your heart contents, but I usually just drop it just a little bit. You know, drop it low, drop it low. Go to stroke. Stroke that mofo. Just stroke it. Make sure it looks nice. Make it big if you have to. And just do that. And that looks awesome. And as you see, the stroke covers up the drop shadow, so just drop it a bit lower and it should look a bit better. If you'd like to, you can switch the angle of it. That way it won't look as weird. And just turn it like that. like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Then after that, you want to go to gradient overlay, and here's where we play around and our creativity comes into play. So instead of normal, you want to hit color dodge. I love color dodge, or not, or you can do linear dodge. You can just turn down the brightness just a tad bit, and you could potentially just do this. What I'm about to do this, okay? So we're gonna make this a gray, and we're gonna make this a super white, and we're gonna just flip them around like that. I'm gonna flip them around, hit OK, and then we're gonna go to just that. That looks beautiful. What is that? Hard mix. I love it. I love that. It's not too hard. It's not too heavy. Or we could just do luminosity and check that out. Or we could do color. Check that out. Just play with the actual filter settings. So that's hard mix once more. And I like overlay. I like overlay because it actually makes it shine rather than making it look dull. So after that, what we're going to do is go to color overlay. Same thing, overlay, and just turn that a bit lower, just a little bit, so you can see the little, it's like hovering above the red line. And then I guess you could potentially do the inner shadow. No, that doesn't look good. You can bevel emboss if you want. I don't like doing that. I like straight lines and sharp edges. Outer glow if you'd wish to, or pattern if you'd wish to. But I think my logo is done for now. And then I think we're done, guys. I think this is all I would add to it. If you want to go a step further and change the little strip, you can do so if you want. If you guys don't know how to do that, let me just show you real quick. And I know, guys, hang on. 23 minutes. Actually, guys, I have to end the video here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below. I will make sure to bring another just quick little tutorial on how to change this color. And thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for the 3K. Thank you for being a part of the Grenader family. And I will see you in the next video.